jamming for a minute. Relax. Everybody chill. We're just jamming a little bit. It's not a big deal. I need to make a full, 5-hour loop of that. Just sit and fucking meditate, lose my fucking mind. What the hell kind of music is that? Oh, it's my homemade royalty-free tracks. Like no other channel makes their own fucking music for intro tracks. No big deal. It's just me showing all my talents. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. Welcome. Sit on down. Take off that bra. Get comfortable. Take your pants off. Get vulnerable. This is Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. We like to look at dark subjects, get into all kinds of dark things. I'm Dark Match Steve. That's me. You may have heard of me. I'm a parody artist. Please like, follow, subscribe wherever you're listening to me. I could use the algorithmic support. So just start clicking buttons, whatever you're watching this, wherever you're watching this. Just start clicking buttons. I don't even care. If there's a dislike button, you can hit that too. Just start clicking stuff. If you click the comment section or click in the chat, if you're live, just type stuff in there. Doesn't matter what it is. Just hit send. It helps me. Okay? If you do get in the chat, I'll get to the chat page in a second here, but if you do get up in the chat, I will, I'll put your stuff up here. I'm not even monetized yet. So super chats mean nothing. You can't even do them on my channel yet. Your comment will get lost in the endless comments of my chat. But I do try to highlight, especially if it's your first thing in my chat or whatever. I try to highlight if I see new people and whatever. So get up in the chat, say hi, tell me I'm cute, and yeah, that'll help me. We're getting into all kinds of stuff tonight. We do every night, don't we, gang? Don't we chat? Don't we get into all kinds of stuff? Hell yeah, we do. Hold on, let me get to the chat page. The Fat Pig. Good evening, sweet cheeks. He was twice first up in my chat. I had to re-upload, or I had to set up a new stream because the fucking somehow the thumbnail got left out. And by somehow, I mean I wasn't paying attention and didn't put it in there. And clicked create stream. So that's what happened. But anyway, Fat Pig was first. I set up the stream before with no thumbnail or nothing. He was first on that, and I had to delete it and set up a new stream. And then he was first again. Look at you. That gives me a boner. I don't know how you feel about it, Fat Pig. Where's my... Oh, okay. Stacy G. What's up? My thumb is yours. Oh, yeah, you were... all you guys were in here early. What's up? Stacy, thank you for the click. I appreciate the thumb in. Just start hitting buttons on my channel. Fucking Bob Cook, you missed it. Bob Cook, you should have come to my party because Stacy was at my party and she took her top off and you missed it for whatever reason. I don't know about you, Bob Cook. Funny Face, what's up? What's up, Famalam? Thanks for coming to the stream. What's up, guys? Dutch Duke, what's up, Famalam? DMS, what y'all really want? Tina, what's up, Tina? Bub Army Mom. What's up? Tina's up in the chat. Thank you guys for checking out the stream. We're going to get into some interesting stuff. I'm sure you, I don't know, maybe you saw the fucking thumbnail. the ballot boxes, guys. What is happening to the ballot boxes? Come on, set that box on fire. Come on, set them ballots on fire. We're gonna set the ballots on fire. Airplane Willie, what's up, Famalam? Airplane Willie's up in the chat. Rainy Oklahoma Realtor. Mark Lalonde is over on the Facebook. Wherever you're at, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, those are the places I'm streaming right now. If you're watching live, for sure, get up in the chat. Let's talk. Let's chat. Fucking Rainy, but yeah, Rainy, thank you for checking out the stream. What's up, Rainy? How you doing? Mark Lalonde up in here. All right. Like I say every night, I can't stay on super late. No, who knows how long we're going to go tonight? Who the fuck knows? I do have to do some cooking, and this isn't an IRL type stream. This is Dark Times with Dark Match Steve, okay? This isn't something where I, start cooking in a thong for you. I need to at least be monetized to do that. Or jockstrap, whatever. You guys can pick what you want me to, what kind of skimpy, twinkish underwear you want me to wear, and I'll cook for you on stream. But tonight is not the night. We're not doing that. So anyway, the mainly wanted to get to the ballot stuff. Let me pull up. And then I've also got a little clip from the Bubba show, guys. The Bubba the Love Sponge show from today. Thong cooking, I might try that. Yeah, so I like to, when I'm around my house and it's like I don't have guests, I'll just be in my underwear half the time. I mean, whatever. Fucking, if I really know there's no one going to be here, I'm not scared to cook naked, okay? Generally the especially, I cook bacon and stuff a lot. And even with bacon, if you're actually standing close enough to the stove, you won't get any splashback below the waist. It's not as risky as people make it sound. You just can't be like, backed up from the stove and kind of flipping it and then it pops. You'll have trouble there. But if you just stand there, close enough, none of the hot oil will reach your genitalia. Fat Pig, I do this sometimes. It's not as dangerous as it seems. I hope I'm not jinxing myself here. One day I'm going to come on here and be like, guys, it happened. My penis will never look the same. I was cooking bacon and I spilled the whole pan on my penis. And it looks like a boiled hot dog now. Or no, it looks like a microwave hot dog. It's shriveled up and got scar tissue. I live alone? No, I don't. No, I have a roommate. I sure do. You burned your pregnant belly with bacon grease. Oh, so yeah, let's before we get into anything. But yeah, I got a clip from the Bubba show this morning. You guys have probably seen it. I'm just gonna go over it to talk about something because it's a little bit about gun right stuff and whatever, gun laws, and just the way, it's gun laws are kind of, they're complicated, okay? It is complicated. I get why people and I mean no disrespect to Bubba about any of this shit, but I understand why people get confused with stuff. I'm not saying like Bubba's confused or Bubba doesn't know shit or something, but I'm just saying I get why it's confusing. And some shit you'll say one thing and you don't realize what that implies and whatever. We'll get to the segment from this morning when he's talking to Jay. But yeah, I just anyway. But yeah, we'll get to the ballot box thing too. That'll be like the first deal we'll jump into. But yeah, so the party, guys. Where's Adam Wiley? Adam Wiley, are you on Twitter watching right now, you son of a bitch? So yeah, a couple people messaged me asking about the party. I was like, I'll talk about it on stream. No, so yeah, the Halloween party, it wasn't great. I had fun. Like I said, half of what I was looking forward to was pigging out on food that I never take part in. Candy. I haven't even looked for organic candy. I don't give a fuck about candy normally, but something comes over me during during the Halloween season. It's the Halloween spirit. It gets inside me. It finds its way in through my orifices, several holes in my body, I'm sure, and takes over me, makes me have bad thoughts about eating shitty food like Reese's peanut butter cups. Oh yeah, I ate not that many. I'm sure there's some people that eat what I ate of Reese's, like every few hours in a day or something. But candy corn, are you fucking ugh? Why even waste time chewing candy corn? It's disgusting. Um, no, what I got was mainly Reese's. Okay, there's not a lot of trick or treaters in my neighborhood because I kind of live in the hood, and so it's a shame because my house is all done up. My neighbor decorates their house too, and it doesn't look bad. Their front porch is done, but yeah, there's nobody walking around for candy in my neighborhood. It's kind of like it's funny when I first started like decorating for Halloween here, living in this property. And 'cause I think I did live here 1 or 2 years and didn't decorate, didn't do a party. First couple of years living at the location I'm at, but I was out at other places for Halloween, so I didn't know what the fuck trick or treating, what happened at my in my neighborhood because I wasn't here. But then when I started decorating my house and stuff, I was like, oh, I get it. This is the hood. They don't trick or treat. They rob people and stuff, but they don't go door to door consensually taking something from other people. Um, so yeah, that's it's interesting. It's a shame though. I got a bowl of candy, and I literally just bought stuff that I like. Fucking the Halloween themed Reese's. There's a ghost white chocolate covered Reese, and then there's the pumpkin shaped Reese. The chocolate on the outside of the God damn it, Spectrum. What are you fucking kidding me? Oh, it's coming back. It's coming back. I got 2 bars now. Hold on. Okay, we're good. Um Consensually, yes. um, the Reese white chocolate ghost one and the pumpkin shaped, also the Christmas tree, the Easter egg, the Reese's when they have them in a special holiday shape, those taste different, and they have a different. The chocolate on the outside, I like how it's a soft layer of chocolate. The hard corners on the Reese standard Reese cup. Um, I don't like it as much. And I know a lot of people are like that too. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying fuck about a regular Reese cup. Not even tempting. I don't give a rat's ass. Um, that's me as well. I have a hatred for Peeps. Why even? Fuck Peeps. Exactly. Fuck Peeps. If they had a Reese cup that was in the shape of a peep, I would eat it. I would try it, like for Halloween. I don't even eat candy around Easter. I only give myself 1 month where I'm allowed to just like eat candy, and I've waited I haven't eaten one piece of candy all goddamn month. Oh yeah, so I bought just the Reese shit because I'm sure at most I'll have one fucking person knock at my door for candy. And even that, I haven't had one person since I've been living here, throwing a party here, and like, Halloween nights. So like I've not every year, but normally my party isn't on Halloween because Halloween hasn't been on a weekend in a while. But even still, I'll do my party, but then Halloween night, I'll have like a couple friends over or something, maybe, and then we'll go somewhere or whatever. Even those nights, fucking no trick or treaters. I don't know. It's just that's just how it is in the hood. But anyway, so yeah, the party wasn't great, bro. Everyone's fucking soul, their spirit was crushed by the fucking hurricanes this month. It's a bitch, including mine. I don't want to pretend I'm not one of those people. So yeah, no, I just waited way too last minute to invite people, and everybody already had plans, and or they were just too beaten down by the storm. I'm not playing when I say half of the people I invited had major property damage, major like issues. And so, I don't blame people for not coming. Last year and the year before was a decent amount of people. My only issue last year was that I bought way too much food. I bought food for like 30 some people, and it was half that, which wasn't bad though. It was a lot of fun. And I had fun this past Saturday for the party, but it was just like I had like 6 guests at my house, and one of them was a chicken, a baby chick. I'm not even kidding. One of my guests at my party was a baby chicken. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find this picture just to prove. Y'all think I get it. You guys think Dark Match Steve, you just say stupid shit, and that's true. Where did he send me this? Hold on. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna send this to somewhere, Instagram or something, so I can show you guys. Hold on one second. Why did it? Oh, okay, that's fine. One of my guests at my party was a chicken. Where's Adam Wiley? Adam, why are you not in my chat yet? Get your Twitter scrolling ass over here. It was your chicken, motherfucker. Okay, let me pull this up. Guys, a chicken. There was a chicken at my party. Hold on. I know everybody thinks I make stuff up, don't you? Think I just say stuff. You guys think I just say stuff? That's funny. Well, here's the chicken at my party. There was actually a chicken. This is my back porch with the lights, and this is Florida Phil holding a little chicken. And it's not even his chicken, that's someone else's chicken. It's Adam Wiley's chicken, who's not on my goddamn in my chat yet. So this is what my party was. We were trying to fucking feed this baby chick empanadas and lines of cocaine. So that pretty much sums it up there. No, it was good. You guys want to see? I still have some of the donuts left. I should do a food review. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me go get the. I think I have some of them left. Okay, bro. So every year, even since since before my diet was crazy, even back when I would eat bullshit food sometimes. I guess I don't need my headphones for a minute. But every year around Halloween, oh, hold on, we got a scammer. Hello? Hello?
Hello. Hello, this is Jason with your local electric utility. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm okay. How about you?
You may now be eligible to get 30% reduction on your electric bill. If you would like to talk to your account representative, please say the word yes.
What?
Thank you. Let me transfer your call to an account representative. Yes, hi, this is Albert. How are you doing today?
Yeah, could I get 2 orders of the shrimp lo mein and then 1 bourbon chicken with. Oh, damn, they hung up. Ooh-wee! I had them. And then they just hang up on me. Oh, fuck. I had a good one earlier today. I was doing a whole bit earlier today. God damn it, guys. I've been so when I if I really try to ignore their calls, they'll ramp it up. And so they've been calling like every 5 minutes. You guys want me to you think I'm joking how many scam calls? You guys want to see how many scam calls I get? You guys You guys want to see how many scam calls I get? Hold on. I don't want to go too far down because I don't want to show people's names. I don't mind putting these numbers on screen because they're scam numbers, but don't call any of these numbers. I'm telling you, there's something they're doing some gimmick where they use fucking fake numbers. Okay, these aren't their numbers, and the reason I know this for a fact is because this is going to sound completely impossible. Okay, this is going to sound like I'm making it up. There's no reason for me to make this up. One time I got a call and it was one of my contacts in my phone. A saved contact. This person still has this number and did have the number when I got this phone call, and it was at during a time when I was trying to ignore the scam calls to see if it would slow down. So I was like, anytime I'd get a scam likely number, a weird one, I just wouldn't answer it. This call came through. It was one of my contacts, and I answered. I'm like, "Oh, hey, bro," and it was the scammers. So they have some system where they use random numbers, and it gives them legitimate numbers to use. Sometimes they try to use an 813 one a lot of the time because that's the area I'm in, and so they think I'll more likely pick up. Let me show you how many scam calls I get, though. Can you guys see this? Hold on. Can you guys see this? This at the bottom one, I have contacts in there. Okay, there you go. 422. I could go lower, but just since 422, look at how those are all scam calls. Those are all scam calls. All of those. That's since 4 something today. All of those are scam calls. Hold on. Okay. I didn't want you to see some of the names in here. Not that it really matters that much, but then below that, you saw it started at 422. Then look at that. Starts at 3 something at the top. Look at all those scam. Those are all scam calls I get. Those are all scam calls. It's incredible. Then hold on, I'm scrolling down more. The bottom one is 1 something today, okay? I could go lower because I start getting them at about like 9:30 in the morning. That's how many fucking scam calls I get. And I answer every single one of them. I answer. Keith Yahar, need to start blocking. They're all different numbers. I'm telling you, they use whatever system that it just gives them a fake number. So I get like 10,000 calls a day, but it's funny because I just fuck with them. I do different voices and I just practice like improving and whatever, you know. It's funny. It is really fun. There's a part of me, there's like maybe one time a day, like where I'm like, you know, it's like more difficult to get to my phone. And just in case it's a real call, I have to get to it. And I'm like, you sons of bitches. But it's maybe one call a day, if that. All these other times, I fuck with them all day. They are taking it personally how I fuck with them, and they just keep calling. They're doing it to fuck with me too. It's like it's a mutual trolling between me and some like there's probably multiple call centers in India that have me on some list where it's like they are calling just to fuck with me and I just try to keep them on the phone as long as I can basically. Like today they called asking if I had part A or B Medicare, and I was like, I don't know, let me check. And I just kept them on the phone as long as I could. I did that bit like 3 times today. I just like, you know, I tell them, hold on 1 minute, I'm going to check. And I just put the phone in my pocket. And I'd hear them, I like, and feel them talking. I could feel the vibration from them saying something in my pocket. And I'd be like, oh, you're still there. Hold on. I'm checking. It's just, it's fun. You know, I literally don't have enough going on during the day. I need scam calls to entertain myself. So let's hope they call again. We want to get them on for a little bit longer. So I haven't, all of these that you see, I haven't been answering them because if I don't answer, then they'll call a little more. And I'm hoping that they'll keep calling on stream so I can take a scam call on stream. But, which it did work, I guess. But if I answer and I fuck with them too much, then they just know I'm having too much fun and they stop calling. So and I was really having fun earlier today. I got them with a really good one when I was driving, and I was like, "Fuck, man! I wish I had that on stream." And so I stopped answering the calls, so they keep calling. It's a weird psychology. I know. I'm just like driving myself crazy here, but it's funny. Um, what was I talking about? Oh, the party. Oh no, and the donuts. Okay, the donuts. Every year, I wait till Halloween for the donuts. Okay, this has been for years. Every year, Krispy Kreme. I don't know what the fuck Dunkin' Donuts is doing with their lives over there. I don't fuck with them. I don't eat donuts from Dunkin'. Yeah, and I don't get coffee from there either. Once in a while, I've had a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel or something, and I haven't had fast food in a long time, so I don't fuck with Dunkin'. Okay. However, Krispy Kreme every year goes absolutely buck wild, twerking for their lives, making a Halloween themed donut. This is the Krispy Kreme box. Every year that they do it, the box itself is like it adds to the ambiance of my party every single year. Look at that bicep though. I wasn't even flexing. Now I am. Look at that. That's not flexing. Look at that. Why is the bicep looking so big? Chill out, bro. We get it. You fucking lift. Okay. Every year they make a Krispy Kreme Halloween theme. This year it was Ghostbusters, and I don't know. I don't know what movies they've had. The last Ghostbuster movie I remember was the lesbian one, and I don't know if I think they've been working on a new one. They must be with this box. Like I'm assuming this isn't just like a throwback thing. It's got to be a new movie coming. Anyway, and if you buy one of these, you get a $2 extra dozen of glazed, the regular glazed ones, which is enough to make you, you know, it's enough to get you where you need to go. Okay, the standard glaze Krispy Kreme donut is better than any bullshit Dunkin' Donuts could try to pull out of their ass any time of the year. Okay. So anyway, the Halloween theme, this is what we had. Maybe I should do a review, but I'm not going to eat any more of these. We're done. We're done. Okay, I might have one more or two more Reese's on Halloween night, but I'm back to my diet. My stomach feels like fucking shit. Okay, 2 nights. I had bullshit last night too. The party and on Saturday and on Sunday night, I was eating party food and ending it all, every meal ending a meal with donuts. I can actually tell that my abs aren't as prevalent. You can't see them as well. They're not as visible. Anyway, here's the unboxing. Okay, I did put in a couple glazed standard ones in here just to consolidate boxes. So anyway, but this is what we got. Hold on. I don't want to touch them all, but it's like a Halloween. There's a glazed with a different kind of icing. The orange icing with the sprinkles. They're like Halloween color sprinkles. My personal favorite is this one in the second from your right, I guess. That with the black crumbles. So that is a cookies and cream like Oreo flavor. Look at my stupid head up in the corner. That is like a Halloween or a fucking cookies and cream Halloween themed donut. It's like Oreo crumbles on top, and there's like a cookies and cream icing in the center of it under that Ghostbuster logo, which the Ghostbuster logo itself is edible, ladies and gentlemen. It is edible, but it's not as yummy. Then this fucking abomination down here, that was the Stay Puft marshmallow guy, okay? Something about leaving the donuts out for over 24 hours out of the fridge made the fluff icing on the Stay Puft marshmallow guy down there, it made it deflate. I swear that no one touched the top of that. It just like deflated the icing. It went down. Then what we've got here, I don't know if you can see it because they're like crumbling. We've got the fucking Slimer guy that, you know, and it's like a purple with green donut with filling. Now the filling, let me show you this one I cut in half. Let me show you, because the filling is diabolical. I don't know who came up with this. It's just incredible what they feed people and call it food. Like this is like food. This is a joke. This is a box of fucking chemicals right here. And people start their day with this and a cup of coffee and think they're not going to die before age 70. Good luck. Let me show you the Slimer guy. He's cut in half there. Now, there's not much filling left in this one. It all leaked out. But the filling is like a candy. It's weird. It's weird. It's worth maybe tasting once in your life. And beyond that, you're a piece of shit if you eat a second one of these Slimer donuts in your life. You have problems with self-control because it's diabolical. What I should be doing is chewing them and spitting them out to review them like I do my standard food review. Just chew it and spit it. It's like wine tasting, you know? But maybe you know what? Maybe I will do that later. Should I do that? Should we do that? I don't want to do that. Guys, I've had enough of this. My stomach can't take it. My stomach can't take it. And my little tummy knows how poisonous that shit is. I haven't been having any I've eat so well organic, just so strictly organic. And I feel like my gut has a layer of poison in it. I've been burping all day, and it's like a fucking heartburn kind of burp from probably, I think, the vegetable oil that they do. I had empanadas, that was part of it. Dude, my stomach has not been okay all day. I've been like, God, I feel like I need a drink of a whole glass of vinegar water, which I did last night. And then I left the house before I realized my stomach was still upset. Anyway, I wait every year, all year round for those fucking donuts. They didn't really do, you know what? They didn't disappoint too much. The Slimer thing was weird, but it was like kind of cool. And the cookies and cream thing was badass. I ate a standard glazed. I haven't tried that orange one yet. Guys, you know what? Let's do a donut review. Okay? Let's do cuz I didn't try one of these sprinkly ones. Here. Got an old piece of paper from my notes. So let's try. This is a live Dark Match Steve food review. Oh, look, the sprinkles. So there is well, I guess there's one little ghost shaped sprinkle. Do you see that? They are actually Halloween themed sprinkles. I guess you could say, it's up for interpretation. There's a couple orange ones you could say are pumpkins, but they're not really. But yeah, there's a little ghost shaped sprinkles on there. All right, let's do it. Now this one kind of seems like, oh, we got a scam call. Hold on. Damn it, they hung up. They're watching. They're watching my stream. Call back, please. We got a missed call there. I swear to God, I tried right when oh, come on, call back. Okay. All right. You saw the sprinkles. They look very Halloweeny. Now, if you'll notice, the other ones are a little bit more crazy. Oh! Hello? Hello?
Hello, my name is Emma from Senior Care Authority. You were recently recommended by a medical professional to receive an emergency medical alert system at no cost to you. Your system is ready to be shipped, and as you probably know, 1 out of every 3 people over 65 fall every year, and it could be the last. Don't be a statistic. Would you like to know more about receiving your medical alert device?
Let's get this straight, okay? I can tell you're a robot.
Thanks for your time today. Great news. You've been pre-selected for a free $400 mobile medical alert system. I just need to verify a few details. First, are you disabled or use a cane or walker?
You are also a robot. You think that tricked me? Oh. I guess they'd like to give me bots later in the day because I've talked to real people all day and I'm just getting bots. And they're interrupting. I'm telling you, they're watching. They're watching my stream. All right, let's fucking get this over with. Now, this is like what I was getting at is the filled one is like it's all around just like a different donut. The fucking cream in the center, fucking cookies and cream deal, that's like its own deal too. This is sort of like a standard glaze that they just put some icing and sprinkle on. Okay, it's not as exciting. Overall, this batch of the Halloween donuts aren't that exciting. The Stay Puft guy, the Stay Puft marshmallow guy at the bottom there, you can see him. That motherfucker, that one's kind of not, it's a throwaway. It's just some like donut holes pushed together in the shape of vaguely in the shape of a body, and then they put that fucking jizz white cream on top of it. I mean, it's not really that good. Last year or the year before, there was sometime recently, they had like a Scooby-Doo themed. Those were really fucking good. I don't remember what they were, but they were good. Only two ones that are really interesting here are the fucking cookies and cream one and the Slimer one, which again, I only ate half of one. That half of one is one I cut in half. That's all I could take. It's such a diabolically, chemically fucking just like that that donut came out of the fucking Wuhan lab, okay? You cannot trust that donut. Do not eat more than one of those fucking donuts, okay? It's a fucking bioweapon. Okay, this one though. We've got the orange. That orange is not popping on camera as much as it does in person. I'm not even trolling. That's the orange looks really nice in person. You can barely tell looking on the stream though. Why are the colors so like muted? I need a better camera. Fuck. All right, so let's try it out. Again, I'm not swallowing this. I ate a couple donuts and you know what? This isn't good for your body. It might be a pleasure for your tongue, but it's punishment for the rest of your body to eat this disgusting fucking bullshit. Oh yeah, that's really sugary. You probably like this. It's really good, guys. It's really good. It's all mushy and stuff. Could have put this in the microwave for a second. Look at those sprinkles, though. The sprinkle section. The sprinkle section, it's like even soft still. I like to start every morning with a donut and a cup of coffee. That's you. I'm making fun of you. You eat this bullshit? It's so good. I just lost a viewer. Hey, come back. I'll swallow. I promise. Guys, donuts are so good. It's really good, guys. Oh god. The food review, guys. The Dark Match Steve food review. So this is a really good donut. This is a 10 out of 10. Can you hear the sprinkles? You guys hear the sprinkles? The fuck is wrong with me? How could you guys let me do this to myself? Huh? Doesn't anyone care enough about me to tell me not to do this? Oh, fat pig. Please stop. It's disgusting. Thank you. Oh, guys, the donuts are so good. You'll swallow them like a normal person, but not me. Oh, no, I know better. This is poison.
Wish I had some milk. Wish I had a glass of milk, guys. Wish I had a glass of milk. Mmm. Mmm. It could be cold milk or warm milk. I don't care. It'd be really good though. Mmm. Donuts are so good. Puh. I got stuff on my laptop again, damn it. What the hell has this turned into? We were supposed to be talking about the ballot boxes burning. And now I'm being bulimic. Let's talk about bulimia instead. Mm. Just imagine this going down my throat. Puh. Puh. Oh, I can't believe you people eat that stuff regularly. That right there, that's what you guys like. That's what you people eat. That is disgusting. How can y'all do that to yourselves? You must hate yourself. You must really hate yourself, guys. Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. Hold on, I need to wash my hands. Hold on. I'll be right back. I swear, I'm just rinsing them. God damn. Not even Dr. Fauci could help me. You've gone from 18 to 7 viewers. I don't remember it being that high. Oh. Cream stick. Oh god. Let's keep everything in frame here. You're half hard over the deal. That's disturbing. We shouldn't both be hard from that. It should just be me. If anyone's going to be hard, it's me. Let me wipe off. I got to clean off my laptop here. I'll have something else. I'll use an older pair of boxers to clean off my laptop. Hold on. Oh, fuck. I clicked something. Okay. What were we doing? Oh yeah, the ballot boxes. Let's check it out, guys. Okay, the election, it's very serious. We need to pay attention. Got to pay attention to what's going on. If you see a drop box that is on fire, you need to do your civic duty and put it out with a fire extinguisher so that those votes will get counted, because the elections are all real and legitimate. You have to do your part. Hold on, I'll screen share. I still got donut up in my teeth. It's fucking disgusting. Yeah, have you guys seen this video? Have you seen it yet? Official ballot Dropbox. Ooh, yeah, it's official. This is Democracy Manifest, ladies and gentlemen. A ballot box
on fire on the inside. Careful, those ballots might still be good. We got to count those. Don't be too rough on them. Oh no, guys. All those votes, all those meaningful votes. This is the perfect, you know what? This might be my new intro video until after the election. This might be it. Ballot boxes on fire. That is a good metaphor for the state of our country. It was Eagles eating trash. Now, specifically during election season, this is the metaphor for our country right here. A ballot drop box on fire. It is crazy to see when I'm on here risking sounding like a conspiratorial piece of shit, saying, hey guys, you know, it's mathematically, it just makes sense. If you mail your ballot or you drop it into one of these mysterious boxes, you are at risk of your vote not being counted more than somebody that goes to the fucking your proper precinct on voting day, or even if you vote early, but going to vote in person, watching them scan your ballot and have it be counted. Am I racist for saying that? Is that racist? I don't know. But, you know, I risk my reputation I know that's extremely controversial, right? That, oh my God, I'm suggesting that you should go vote in person if you actually, you know, want to be part of the democratic process. Well, this is what we had. This is evidence to my point and everyone else that was suspicious about 2020. Here we are, a fucking ballot box full of ballots, full of fucking early voting ballots on fire. This isn't like this would be scary enough if this were a fucking standard post office blue box that was somewhere that someone lit on fire. I'd be like, oh my God, there could be ballots in there. This whole pile of dust, ashes, those are all ballots. All of those are ballots. Look at them. They're picking them up and putting them in a bag as if that's going to fucking do anything. Now, somewhere, I think it was Charlie Kirk or somebody's. Okay, yeah. Ballot drop boxes set on fire in Portland and Vancouver. Are there other videos? Okay, so this I think is different.
Ballots were destroyed overnight after breaking news from the Pacific Northwest. State election officials are working to determine how many ballots were destroyed overnight after two apparent arson attacks. Drop-off ballot boxes were apparently targeted in Vancouver, Washington, and Portland, Oregon. Police found an incendiary device, that's their frame, inside the Portland ballot drop-off box. County elections officials say fire suppressant inside the drop box protected nearly all the ballots. Only 3 were damaged. But officials in Vancouver fear that hundreds of ballots could have been damaged or even destroyed. It is not clear if the two are connected. The FBI is investigating. Breaking news from the Pacific Northwest.
Not sure if they're connected. Just happened to happen like the same night. No, that's fucking nuts. And we went over this last week on the stream that there's all kinds of shenanigans that's going on right now. And for some reason, it's making it to mainstream news. Okay. That's how you know something. Hold on a second. It's the same video. I'm looking for...
This is breaking news.
Let me see if this is different. Fuck. Hit the wrong button.
Breaking news. 2 incidents involving ballot boxes this morning. We'll start with what's happening in Vancouver. That is...
Look at them trying to stomp the fire out. They're like hitting the fucking ballots with some... And it's in the rain, too. This is just like... This is pathetic.
On the left side of your screen, we just watched fire.
This is democracy in action right here, stomping out burning ballots.
Fighters pry open the back of this ballot box, which is obviously on fire. We were watching it smoke for the past half hour or so. This is at the Park and Ride drop-off ballot box at Fisher's Landing, right next to the C-Tran Transit building. We were watching police officers and firefighters sort of standing around this ballot box for a while, taking pictures. Then one of those firefighters just walked up with what looked like a crowbar, and they pulled the back of the ballot box out, and a bunch of ballots that are on fire poured out onto the ground. They're trying to put the fire out now. Obviously, it is steaming. It's pouring rain there. We don't know how many ballots were in this box, but obviously they are destroyed. This is going to be a big problem. This is happening again at the Park and Ride ballot location at Fisher's Landing.
Uh-oh, looks like all you people that thought you voted, you gotta go check. Oh no, who could have seen something like this happening? You put your ballot into some random fucking box that you can't even monitor. You put your vote that you think matters into some stupid fucking box on the side of the road that anyone can fuck with. Who would have seen this happening? Oh my God. Who could have seen this coming? Only a psychic like fucking Uri Geller or goddamn, what was his name? Anyway, you get it. Who could have seen this coming? My ballot. I spent the time filling out a whole ballot and I put it in a random box somewhere. Oh my God, did something happen to it? Oh my God. How is it possible? Pathetic. All right, let's see if is there more to this? Hold on. Sorry.
In Vancouver. We're also tracking breaking news at the Multnomah County Elections Office. That is on the right side of your screen right now, where police found an incendiary device.
What the fuck is this hat? Why is there a hat here? I didn't put this here. Why is there a hat up there? Where the fuck did they steal this footage? What?
At this ballot box, we have this landing in Vancouver.
Why is that? Why is this hat here? Who is this hat for?
We're also tracking breaking news at the Multnomah County Elections Office. That is on the right side of your screen right now, where police found an incendiary device at this ballot box. We have K2's Joe English live on the scene there, gathering new information. That is obviously taped off as police investigate that. So Big concerns at least 2 ballot boxes coming just 8 days before Election Day. K2's on your side. We're going to continue to track this breaking news for you. And obviously, if you're worried, if you're a voter, you need to call the elections office, especially if you dropped your ballot off at the box there.
She's cracking up. She's like, yeah, if you're fucking dumbass, actually, you didn't go vote in person. You filled a ballot out at home and then drove to a fucking drop box and put it in a box. You could have just gone to the place and voted. Since you already had to leave your house, you could have gone and voted in person, but you drove and said, you know what? I have a little bit of social anxiety, and so I'm going to take my ballot home and I'm going to fill it out at home. And then I don't have to talk to anybody or deal with anybody. I can just fill it out on my own free time, you know? And then I'm going to go back out and drive it to the drop box instead of going and waiting 5-10 minutes in line to go vote at an actual place where you can see them count your ballot. You want to put it into an actual mystery box, into the flaming box. Holy shit, people. You got to be kidding me. What's up, Sniz? Famalam, Junior Coltrane, what's up? The Invisible Man in the blue hat. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that hat was. That is like the most retarded shit I've ever seen. A random floating blue hat on actual mainstream news. A real news station had a random floating hat. Now, I don't know if maybe that was symbology for cap, you know, like there's a lie, someone's lying about something. Maybe this is a false flag. They're saying cap. This story's cap. I don't know. It's 8:38. Should I pull up the Bubba clip now? Let me see. Oh my God. All right. So, yeah, this is from this morning on the Bubba the Love Sponge show. Bubba the Love Sponge. Sponge. Let me screen share with. So this is a segment towards the end of the day. Or towards the end of the show on today's Bubba the Love Sponge show. Bubba the Love Sponge, Bubba Army, the live stream. This is what I was talking about. That gun laws are complicated, ladies and gentlemen, and people use that to their advantage. All right, they'll. It's a lot easier as a politician. It's a lot easier to just throw out emotional language that gets people fired up, and it'd be, you know, hollow statements where you're pretty much like, you know, you're saying you're going to ban this or that. You don't even know what the fuck you're saying you're going to ban. And people will fucking support you and get behind you because they're like, oh, they're going to finally do something about these shootings. And really it's, you know, fucking baseless bullshit that they're saying. Empty, hollow platitudes about common sense gun reform and whatever. They make it really confusing. Okay. So let's go through this segment. I'm going to chime in here and there. So we can break down what's getting lost in translation. Really, that's what's happening here. And to Bubba's credit, Bubba is trying to sort of be a centrist, you know. He's pro, well, he owns guns, so you know, for the most part, he's pro Second Amendment, which we'll get into. This is where the lines get a little bit blurred in this clip, which is okay. But you know, Bubba does have right-wing opinions, but then he's also like, you know, he's pro-choice and stuff like that. And so he's kind of
all over the place with his political opinions. Sniz Sliz was full hot in chat this morning on this gimmick. What, on this segment about the firearms? Bubba Sniz says Bubba is like Tampa Terry said, Bubba is parroting liberal far left talking points. Okay, well, so I don't think Bubba is just parroting them to try to, pander to people like left-wing politicians where they're just trying to get fucking support and votes. I think Bubba is actually trying to find a middle ground here. He is kind of, and we'll get into it here. I'm going to be fair. All right. Bubba is a huge inspiration in my life and fucking, I respect Bubba so fucking much. But this just reminds me when they were floating the idea of me coming in as a co-host and Bubba said, and I quote, "What is Dark Match Steve going to do?" Okay. Well, this is one of the segments where I could have did something. Okay, I could have stopped it, guys. I could have stopped him from saying what he said. But anyway, no, some of what he is saying is, I don't think he's just parroting them, just like some fucking random fucker that completely has no idea what they're talking about. I think Bubba's actually trying to find middle ground here. This is the thing. So let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure this is exactly, I don't want to miss any context or whatever. Let's start it right when they cut, because they get right into it. Okay. This is right back from break.
Broadcasting live from the Aquabito studios, aquabito.com/Bubba. It's the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
I don't know what's happening here, but I think they got hit with a copyright for one of these royalty-free tracks, this track that they're using right here to bump in. It's edited. This is edited out or something. It couldn't have been. I don't think it was this quality when it played live this morning. I think they got hit with a copyright on this song. Which, wouldn't happen if you made your own royalty-free tracks like I do. No big deal, guys. It's just facts. But here, anyway.
On today's uncensored after show, probably we'll save a lot of that to break down the Trump Joe Rogan appearance on Friday. It was 3 hours. Don't want to get too MAGA. It'll just upset people. Here on the main show.
Save the MAGA for the pod?
Well, a little bit. That only, but like people are like, oh, we don't like when you talk politics. Here's the deal, man. It's impossible not to talk politics when you're getting ready for what? 9 days away?
That's a week from tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're 8 days away from one of the most contested, important, most volatile election probably in our lifetime as being able to vote. So there's just, I don't know.
I'm truly, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I know some people they're going to think less of me for saying this, and I don't care because it's all about truth here on my stream. I have been on the fence about voting at all. I really have. You guys don't know how, some of you maybe have an idea, but you don't know how bad I would just love to stay on the Trump train, unquestioned loyalty, enjoying all the memes, enjoying him fucking trolling her by going to McDonald's and serving French fries. Guys, I would love to just be eating it up like everybody else is. Oh my God, they tried to shoot my president. We will never let this go. I'd love to be with you. You don't know. It would feel really nice. And I could just go along with the illusion, unquestioned, whatever. No offense to anybody that's supporting Trump. Look, I get it. This is the thing, is why I might still vote for him, is because Kamala actually is like scary. She's scary, stupid. She's she does public appearances at bars. When she shows up, she's already drunk. She was pre-gaming, she's on pills. She sits down, she takes one sip, and she's like giggling like she's drunk. The bitch is scary. And again, one of her main things with me is how much she talked about banning semi-automatic rifles. Okay. She talked about this a lot, and we've been over this on the stream, how that's like the majority of firearms. And then it's just literally like a couple more steps, and it's every gun will be banned. Okay. Fucking, it's not a good look. It's not a good vibe for me. So the Trump vibe is a lot more on point for me. And even we could argue about him getting shooting down the fucking the border bill and all of that shit, but it's just the vibe. And you look at how many fucking millions of people have poured over the border just in the last 4 years, The vibe with Trump is that we will have more border security, possibly. Okay, we could debate about that all fucking day. But so I get it. I get there's reasons that I might still go vote for Trump. I may do it, but I am so on the fence because just so many things are off with me. And I kind of explained all this shit the other night, but it's like, I don't know, man. I'm ready to just say voting is a fucking joke and I'm done. And I truly don't think I need to go vote for Trump to win. I think it's actually, it's in the cards, so to speak. I think Trump winning is a part of a plan that's going as it should be going. A prophecy that's being fulfilled before our eyes is Trump having a second term, but not consecutive terms, right? So anyway, we don't have to go too far down that rabbit hole, but did I look at what was in the border bill? Yeah, so I haven't read through the bill myself. I've heard about a bunch of different shit that was in the bill, the one that they shut down. I know that the Ukrainian funding was in the bill initially, but I didn't even know this until recently. Embarrassingly enough, it was from watching some segment with Destiny and his Pisco friend, the lawyer friend. Supposedly they did do another version, or they took that out of the bill and it still got shut down or something. Now I do get that I've heard a lot of debating about the language that's in the bill. I get it. They were going to say a certain amount were allowed every day to just pour over the border, and if it goes over this certain amount, then it gives like the president executive power or something like that. I get it. I mean, whatever. Yeah, I know I didn't read through the bill myself. I've heard a lot about it though. Laws on the books, executive branch shut down the border. Well, there was something about that was in that bill, but I believe I do think you're right. Like I think currently the president can like shut it down, so to speak, or whatever the fuck, you do an executive order. I'm not entirely sure on that, but regardless, anyway, this ain't about my fucking opinion. Let's get back to let's get back to. But yeah, I'm on the fence about voting and stuff. I probably will go vote for Trump and just say fuck it, but part of me just feels like having my hands clean for whatever's going to happen in the future. Part of me just really likes that idea. I'm really worried about certain shit that's going to happen. So, and that's what I'm saying. Either way, whether I vote for Trump or Kamala, there's like stuff that I think both sides are going to do that I don't want to be associated with. And I would like to just be able to say, nope, Didn't vote. Not my this ain't my fucking this ain't my fucking apocalypse party. This ain't my atomic bomb. Okay, anyway.
And it's kind of I think the unknown factor, regardless of who you're voting for. I'm not going to tell you who to vote. Most importantly, just vote. But secondly, I think both sides of the party feel this. Both sides of each individual party feel this way. I think this is a common feeling that Democrats and Republicans have. There's there's just not a lot we agree on, people. Realistically, though, just like John Morgan said, and I really respect John, he's very smart. And he's like, really?
I'm packing a bowl, brothers. Don't mind me. It's just tobacco, by the way. Junior Coltrane. Yeah, why? Sounds like Steve needs more courage. What is lacking in courage? I'm saying I don't want to be associated with baby's blood, bombs signed by politicians getting covered in baby's blood. Is that not is that weird of me? Does that mean I'm a coward because I don't want baby's blood on my hands? Oops, I guess I'm a little bitch, huh? Yeah, why be part of the single most important election of our time? Well, if it's all bullshit and the cards have already been dealt, that's my feeling. I could be wrong. Kamala or Kamala, whatever the fuck her name is. Kamala, however you pronounce it. I personally like to say Kamala. She could win. It's possible. I don't think it's going to happen though. I'm willing to bet like I should go on one of these fucking betting sites and place a bet. Steve does take it in the back door, so what should we expect? I haven't taken it in the back door in years. That's not something I do. I do put my dingle hopper in other guys' bungholes. That happened last night actually. I got some booty last night. Totally wasn't like planning on it. But yeah, I got some, guys. You should be happy for me. It was pretty good. Fucking Trump is anti-war. I like to think he is. What does that even mean though nowadays? I mean, what are they, during Trump's first term, he was there were military actions taking place. I just like I'm just worried. I'm just worried. Don't blame me for being worried. You guys know I fucking love Trump. He is the funniest. He is the best politician. I have no trouble saying that. I think Trump is the best politician. He is the most entertaining, the most like hard hitting with comebacks and shit like that. He is so funny and just like, even when there's situations, if you guys listen to any of the people on the left and how they think Trump is completely the things that we think about Kamala when we hear when we hear her speak and we're just like, God damn, this bitch, how can anyone vote for this woman? She is clearly has no clue what she's talking about at all and can't even BS around to like sort of not let you know straight up that she doesn't know what she's talking about. That Trump at least has that characteristic, that there's some parts when he's speaking that I can tell he kind of doesn't know entirely what he's talking about. Like, he could be more informed on it, and he just knows how to suave his way through the conversation. Kamala is actually like, she seems like a fucking idiot. And it's like, it's insulting in a way. When I'm sure you guys have dealt with, there's people in my life I deal with like this here and there, that they are so fake that it's insulting. You know, like, it's not even a kind of like being fake and like, oh, they're just trying to be nice even though they're in a shitty mood kind of thing where you appreciate it. It's like being so fucking fake that you're like, I can't believe this person thinks everyone else is so dumb that they believe this little act that they're doing. That's what the vibe that's how I see Kamala. That's how I see her. She just like, she is actually so stupid, but then it's like insultingly stupid that she is up there as a presidential candidate, and she's literally said she wanted to stop price gauging, and she seems drunk half the time or on pills, something. Every other answer she has to a question is about her being middle class, growing up middle class, and just like the fucking the atrocious cackle that she uses to get out of tough situations is just like so disgusting. She makes me want to gag. But anyway, I'm digressing so fucking hard. Let's get back to, we're gonna talk about the gun rights stuff in this Bubba clip. Yes, I do. Thank you, Junior Coltrane. Get it right. Thank you, sir. I do like to put my meat in other dudes' back doors. Not to vote for Kamala Harris. Break the chains. There's no chance in hell that I'm voting for Kamala Harris. It's the only issue I'm on the fence about is whether I'm actually going to get my ass up off of a dick and walk my ass in to vote in person to vote for Trump. It's whether or not I'm going to do that. It's not which candidate I'm voting for. Please don't get it twisted. There's no chance in hell I'm voting for Kamala Harris. Even if I thought she had good policies, there's no way I'm listening to this bitch laughing like that for possibly 8 years. Possibly 8 years straight of her. Why did I bomb them? Why did I fucking kill that reporter? Why are food prices double than when I got in office? There's no way. There's no way I'm voting for that. 8 years of that? There's no way that's going to happen. So please don't get scared. God damn it. My cat's asking to go outside. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Oh, you want to go out, Mr. Don? All right, we're back. Let's get into this clip, God damn it.
Republicans and Democrats really aren't that far away. They're very close. And it's like the Democratic Party has moved the most with regards to what it used to be. And then that kind of aligns with being a little more conservative. And most, not just hardcore conservatives and hardcore liberals, but most people have kind of middled themselves out, kind of like me. I believe in abortion. I believe in gun rights. I believe in the legalization of marijuana. But
You believe in voter ID and secure elections.
I'd like to secure our border.
Yep.
I'd like to let people in.
Say you want voter ID for elections. Come on, Bubba. Almost sounded like he was hesitant on that. Maybe not, though. He probably does agree with. I think he has said that he wants voter ID. He has. I'm an idiot. Bubba has said that before, but I was hoping he would agree with Jay just to solidify it right there in that moment.
That go through the proper channels. Immigration is important. Immigration is important for the worker aspect of some jobs that Americans refuse because for whatever reason refuse to do.
Yeah, we should spread the love by exporting some of these wonderful immigrants we have. They're really great. And you know what? As the United States of America, we should not hoard all of these wonderful immigrants because they're so good for our economy and stuff. We should send them other places so other countries can enjoy the all the benefits of having millions upon millions of immigrants.
Immigrants do, but those immigrants need to be legal. And there's a process that we've set forth. I think that the Conservative Party has a better grip on that. But, listen, hardcore conservatives are like, there's no wiggle room on gun rights. Like, I am not giving up my Second Amendment right. No, I'm not. You know what? Neither am I. But if I was to reach across party lines and say, I can probably agree to some legislation limiting some gun ownership or limiting the type of guns.
See, this is where the issues start coming up. At least for me, as I think I'm, and this isn't, I'm not boasting or saying anything negative about Bubba here, or, like comparing myself with him. This is like, I feel like I guess I'm more of a proponent of the Second Amendment than Bubba is to an extent. He says he supports the Second Amendment, but it's like somebody who Sniz, I think in the chat mentioned that he's parroting left-wing talking points. This is exactly like what some of these left-wing people say when they want to, infringe on our Second Amendment rights. They go, oh, I like the Second Amendment too. I really do. But, there's some legislation to limit people's access to guns even more strict than the laws that are on the books. We need a little bit more, guys, just a little bit more, but I like the Second Amendment. It's kind of like at this point, we're about to where it's like, you can't have both. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't say I support the Second Amendment, but we need more gun laws. We're kind of like, it's to the point where we're already infringed. The rights that shall not be infringed are already infringed. We don't want to, it's really giving up more ground on that. Is just like, it's kind of like it's not an option. This is not even like something we can talk about. Gun laws is not something we want to reach across the aisle. We can have a conversation about, limiting people that when they fucking, they get Baker acted and whatever. There's already laws on the books for some of this shit, but it's like, it's really, that's a very thin line to try to walk in terms of saying you're pro Second Amendment, but you do want more laws. And we've talked, guys, I did a stream on this. The fucking stopping shizootings, complete idiot's guide to stopping shizootings. You guys understand what I'm saying? Brother. That video, I went over a lot of this shit. the gun laws the laws that we have on the books are not properly enforced. There's a portion of these shootings and stuff that have happened where people should not have had access to guns according to the laws we have on the books. But because the local authorities and federal authorities do not communicate properly, the background check to buy a firearm is a federal background check. So unless your local state government is communicating properly with the feds, the feds are doing the background check, then your name doesn't come up. You get approved to buy a firearm because they haven't properly relayed the message that you have a record of domestic violence or some fucking other crazy bullshit that you should not be allowed to purchase a firearm. That there's been multiple shootings that would have been stopped had the laws we have on the books, had they just been enforced.
I think
I can't get around that.
Well, I can. I don't. I think you should be 21, and I think that
I agree with that.
Every gun that you buy and own, you should have to register. You have to register your car.
See, Jay pushes back a little bit on this, and I think, and I hate to, this is nothing against Bubba, but this is what I'm saying. Bubba has other shit. There's plenty of stuff I don't know shit about. We all fucking look into different shit. I don't think Bubba I know he has an appreciation for the Second Amendment. I don't think he's as familiar with a lot of the arguments in debating about new laws and all of this kind of thing. And, maybe he is just holding back a little bit on some stuff. I don't know. But it seems like Jay, as soon as, Jay's heard a lot of these arguments, and Jay's an attorney, but Jay's heard a lot of these arguments before. Bubba's about to head down the road of, maybe we could have more gun laws, and Jay's red flags are going off for him. He's got alarms going off in his head. I can tell. Look at his face right there. You can tell hold on, let me look at Jay's face. He's got alarms going off. He can tell that this is dangerous territory in relation to the Second Amendment.
You have to and so that
you believe in a national gun registration, Bubba? Really?
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
I do.
Okay. I absolutely disagree with you there.
Okay, well, that's fine.
No, I know. I just want to that's a big thing for Second Amendment people and the fear is that if you register your gun, then the government knows who has the guns and where they are. And then when they outlaw AR-15s or whatever it is, AK-47s, they come rolling up to your house like Kamala said they were going to do, with or without a warrant. And they say, I'm going to buy back the gun that I never bought from you.
Well,
and that's the fear.
Okay,
so,
I understand your fear.
You'd be lucky if they actually bought them back and don't just fucking make them illegal. And so if you have them, they fucking come and just take your ass to jail. You'd be lucky if they actually first voluntary buybacks, and then of course that goes to mandatory buybacks. You'd be lucky if it starts with mandatory buybacks, okay? Or ends with that. And it doesn't just end with, we know you bought a gun and we outlawed those and you haven't turned it in, so you're coming with us. We're the government. We're here to help.
It's not mine. It's just, well, I guess
you have to register your Ferrari.
Right.
You have to register.
Doesn't stop people from getting killed by cars every single year. Everyone's required to have a license and have insurance and have your vehicle registered. And how does that stop a crazy person from driving through a Christmas parade? I'm missing where we're like stopping these evil criminals by making them register the weapon.
Your cell phone.
I don't.
Yes, you do. Your phone just can't. You just.
Well, yeah, you have to. It's in my name for sure.
Yeah, okay.
But there's a way to do phones without it being in your name.
Sure, and there's also a way to buy guns not in your name as well.
Right.
But
But Bubba, as a legal gun owner, a concealed weapons permit owner, I have to do it that way.
I know. So what's wrong with you automatically register your guns because
they aren't registered. That's the thing. So when you go to purchase a firearm, and you go to a federally licensed firearm dealer, you have to do the background check, okay? The background check is a federal background check. Like I said, your information goes through just to see if you can buy the gun. You're getting permission from the federal government to purchase the gun, you know, through having a good background check. You pass it, okay? You can buy 10 guns if you're at the gun store and you're like, yeah, I want to buy 10 guns. You could you go to purchase your weapons. You're like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get this pistol here, and then I want that AR-15. So I'll start filling out the background check. And then you're like, yeah, I'm going to get 2 more shotguns. It's not like they're going to make you fill out another background check for 2 more shotguns. You fill out the background check to be able to purchase a firearm. That's not registered as it is. All you're doing is getting permission. Some people, it gets confusing or whatever. And it is confusing. This is complicated shit. Okay. But yeah, that's how that works. You ask any gun store owner. The gun store has a record of what firearms are sold to you, and so if the government gets a warrant, ATF or whoever the fuck can roll through and say, yeah, we got a warrant. We need to know how many firearms this guy purchased, whatever, from you. They did a background check here, so they do. If they have a warrant, they can have access to that shit. But it's not willy-nilly, oh, well, we know who fucking owns AR-15s and we're going to come to their fucking house. And, you know, at any given moment, they can just, without permission, without, you know, a warrant that has gone through a judge, and they take it to the fucking firearm dealer, and they have to give that information over, and what the whole legal process is bypassed by having this fucking a gun registration. Basically, it's makes it a lot easier for them.
You're a law-abiding gun permit owner. I am too.
Have you ever had anyone give you a gun?
Yes.
Have you ever registered that?
No.
Okay. Do you think you should?
No.
Okay.
Hold on. No.
Okay.
No.
Right.
But if that was a huge sticking point, I could work with that.
So this is another thing. This is where we're talking about the term that they use is universal background check. This is we have background checks for every, like I said, a federally registered firearms dealer. If you buy a firearm from them, you have to do a background check. So it's different with private sales and gifting, of course. That you're not doing a background check because you're just giving it to somebody or whatever, selling it to somebody that you know. If we had universal background checks, that would probably pretty much essentially do away with private sales. You know, it's hard to see what extent they would go through to enforce this, to make it to where, okay, you bought this pistol from a gun shop, you know, a year ago or some shit, and you have a friend that it's a chick who has a violent partner. They're going through domestic violence, and the police won't stake out their house for a fucking week straight to protect them. So they need a fucking firearm. Well, you could, with the way the laws are right now, you can say, oh shit, the cops won't help you. You mean you called the cops and told them, and it took them hours to show up to your house, and then they said there's nothing you can do? There's nothing they can do? Oh, well, I guess you're shit out of luck. No, you could sell them or gift them the firearm and be like, look, I've known you your whole life. You're a good person. I'm friends with you. Your fucking partner is an actual fucking lunatic, and they're on pills or whatever the fuck, and they've threatened to do violence against you. I will let you have my firearm because the cops aren't going to sit out in front of your house. You're not fucking, you're not a governor. You're not the fucking president. You're not a banker. So you don't have security in front of your house, okay? This is like the politicians, they lose sight of the fact that this is how other people live, that they don't have private security and government agents in front of their fucking house, okay? This is how normal people live. So you have to protect yourself. Well, the way the gun laws are now, that you could give that person a firearm to be able to protect themselves while you get through all the paperwork of trying to get this person a restraining order or whatever not that would a restraining order isn't going to stop the person from showing up at your house and trying to gut you like a fucking pig if they want. So you need a firearm to protect yourself. You could sell that to your friend or give it to them. Hard telling what the laws would be. Hard telling what they would make it to where if your friend is threatened and the cops refuse to help them or they can't do anything, even if they wanted to, and you give them a gun and they defend yourself and you end up in fucking prison, or who knows what the fuck, how they would make the laws. Because, they didn't have a background check when you gave that gun to them and they shot that man when they were trying to stab him. So you're both going to jail and your families have to pay for the guy's funeral that was trying to rape your friend. You got to pay for his funeral.
I mean, here's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about common ground. I'm talking about both parties.
I like background checks.
I do too. I love background checks.
I like, a red flag law that's actually based on, it still protects mental health confidences. But
here's the deal. I think we could come to this compromise. Let's not do a gun registration to every gun you own, but let's do a extensive background check that those that buy guns.
Like we went through when we got our concealed.
So this is the point. Hopefully we're not too lost here, but if anybody if you're paying attention and you actually kind of know what's happening here in this conversation, what Bubba just said isn't possible. This is the thing. It's like it sounds real deep or something. This is crazy, but this what he just said is not possible. He said, how about we don't do a gun registry of all the firearms? We won't do that, but let's have universal background checks, meaning every gun sold goes through a background check. Those two things are the same. To have universal background checks, you have to have, that's the only way, you have to have a gun registry. That's how that works. So again, this is nothing against Bubba. I'm sure Jay knows a little, like he's an attorney and has had to deal with situations like, or heard of different cases and knows them a little better or something. Jay might understand this, but this is like, this is, if you've heard enough debates about gun laws and this kind of thing, if you're familiar with this territory, this is what, to have universal background checks, all the weapons have to be registered because there's people doing private sales. Otherwise, there's no way to keep track of all of them to know that you're not doing any fucking private sales or gifting guns or whatever. You have to have them all registered. That's the thing. So you can't just, that's literally like having your cake and eating it too. I get it. It's complicated and it's like, you wouldn't, it sounds reasonable, but this is the confusing sort of like political language that just gets, you end up agreeing to something that you don't realize you're agreeing to.
Weapons permit. Obviously, I don't care about that. I let that happen to me. So did you.
Right.
So anyone that owns a gun, I think that's fair that they should have to go through that.
Okay. So that right now is a compromise to the two parties that we have fighting over this particular issue.
It's not, though. See, that's the thing. It's not a compromise. This is to have universal background checks. Like I said, every firearm has to be registered. Hold on. Let me put this scenario to you. There's a EMP attack and the power grid goes down for a long time. Would you rather have guns when the chaos happens or be unarmed? Dude, there's like endless endless scenarios that you could say where when shit hits the fan, you just want to make sure that you have something like equal strength to other people. If you're a person that you can keep yourself in check, for sure you should have something to make sure you can keep other people in check. I think that's safe advice. Yeah, no, Junior Coltrane, you're exactly right. It's a slippery slope. Dude, I know there's like it would be very difficult for someone to convince me that we need more gun laws. It'd be very difficult. I am on the fence about like I'm kind of almost in the realm of like we should unban fully automatic weapons. I'm like pretty much there. The real criminals, guys, you can see these videos. They're online places. All the fucking shootings that happen in Chicago and shit. There's videos of this shit. They have fully automatic weapons. These gang shootings, they have them. They have them. Why are we cucking ourselves to not having fully automatic firearms when the fucking criminals are running around, taking over apartment complexes, whatever the fuck they want to do? They have these firearms. You can see the rate of fire, the fucking muzzle flare in the videos that it's like they have fucking Mac 10s and whatever the fuck they want on the street. And we're just gonna, okay, you know what? All those bullets coming out within a short period of time, and you don't have to pull the trigger for each one. Oh my God, that's too much power to yield. We can't control ourselves with that, right, guys? We need to ban that. No, that is so stupid. I'd be open to hearing arguments for the fact that we should completely keep them banned, but I don't know. It just seems, again, you want equal to superior firepower to the fucking scumbags and pieces of shit running through the goddamn streets. You don't want to be calling the cops while someone is blasting a goddamn fully automatic AK through your front door. Hello, officer? Yeah, there's a guy. Oh, whoops, I'm dead because it's fucking 30 bullets in 2 seconds, and I have a phone in my hand as self-defense. I have a phone. I'm on the phone with the cops. That's my self-defense. So I'm dead. That's how that works.
Right, wants no gun registration, and you know what? Screw you on your background checks. I should be able to go buy a gun, wait for 3 or 4 days, and get my gun. Well, I think you should have to have an extensive background check. And then, Jay, let's not do the registration deal. That seems to make you go crazy. So we won't do that. But what we will do is that we will, if you currently, and if you own whatever.
So far, if Bubba's saying, I don't want a gun registry, but I want background checks. If he truly, you have to pick one. So if you're saying you truly don't want a gun registry, then Bubba is a proponent of our current laws. He's not asking for, we have background checks. Unless you gift a gun to somebody or sell them one, somebody you know, everyone else is getting a background check. You go to the gun show and you go to a federal firearms dealer at the gun show, background check. You're going through a background check. Unless, now sometimes at gun shows, there's people that do private sales, but that happens outside of gun shows, has nothing to do with gun shows, and they call it a gun show loophole. This is like, again, one of the games that they play with language. Like it's you're gonna go to the fucking gun show and see anything crazier than you would outside of the gun show.
You got now is grandfathered in.
Yep.
But moving forward, maybe we take a look at bump stocks. Maybe we take a look at fully auto.
Both of those are illegal already. Trump allowed there to be some sort of legislation, national legislation against bump stocks after the Vegas shooting. I agree.
All right. So
No, I disagree. Banning bump stocks is fucking stupid. Vegas shooting was a goddamn. Let's not get myself in trouble here, but look, there's a lot of issues with what happened. What happened with the? Anyway, no, that we don't need to get rid of bump stocks because some fucking psycho did whatever, even if you believe the official story. Some criminal, some piece of shit did something, so we have to ban that thing for everyone else that's not a piece of shit. Okay, cool. Thanks, America.
So there we go. We have that issue handled.
Yep. Automatic should be left for the military.
I believe that.
Why? Automatic should be left to the military. Why? Citizens can't handle automatic firearm, huh? Okay. Sounds good. Tell that to the fucking, whatever guy on the Air Force base that went onto the Air Force base and started killing people. Tell that to him. Oh, wait, he's dead.
Abortion. I believe there needs to be a cutoff period
and exceptions.
And exceptions. So that's completely against the big hardcore R's.
Except probably like Morgan was saying, there's probably a majority of R's that say, you know what, in today's day and age, abortion's going to be legal, but let's find out what's a good limitation. Is it 15 weeks? Is it 20 weeks?
No,
that's
it's viable.
What Republicans are trying.
It's viable.
That's what it is here. Viability is what's on the ballot.
And when every state that had the trigger laws where we're locking down abortion the minute Roe v. Wade's turn, they had these trigger laws, and all 4, 5, 6, 7, however many states that had these trigger laws, it went to a referendum or a public vote at the next available election.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, abortion is undefeated, meaning every state that tried to lock it down to 0 or 5,
even conservative states,
Nebraska, Oklahoma,
Ohio,
got their asses kicked.
Yep.
So I'm a Republican that believes in abortion up to viability. I'm a Republican that believes in gun rights, but I have some wiggle room to negotiate and understand that potentially we have a little bit of a gun issue with all the school shootings and things like that.
But
the viability thing, I've talked about this on the stream before too. I don't know. That just really, I mean, if you do pass that law, you probably would save at least some fetuses that they would, come to birth or whatever. But I mean, it's like, it's pretty much detached from, an actual sense of morality or something. It's not like, to say viability, it's complicated too. It's all of this is way too fucking complicated. But anyway, it's like, viability in the fucking nicest part of whatever fucking state. Let's just say in Tampa, Florida, where I'm at, the fucking viability for a child would be a certain amount of weeks. There's probably fairly up-to-date tech in terms of being able to keep a baby alive outside of the womb. Go to fucking the shittiest city in Kentucky or fucking West Virginia or something. Viability is way later because they don't have, they're like, incubators. They just put the baby in a crib next to a fucking, a fucking stove fire. They got a wood stove and they put the babies by the wood stove for an incubator in West Virginia. That's the kind of medical technology that they have. So viability is basically like 8 months or something, basically the day of birth, maybe even past then. They don't viability in West Virginia is like 12 months. Okay, the baby might die just outside of the womb because they don't have the technology. So it's just completely detached from having an actual moral standard to say viability, because that's different wherever the fuck you are. It's just inconsistent, you know?
You and I can have a respectful discussion. I can do this with any open-minded person and say, you know what? That's not a bad idea.
So why can't our Congress and our leaders have the same conversation you and I have? So I went hard in the paint with the registration. You came back with a hard no, and then but you're gonna go ahead and you see that I'm compromising on abortion, so you appreciate that. So you're like, you know what? Let's not go with gun registration, but let's go with background checks.
Well, I'm a middle conservative,
which is what we have, background checks. So if I'm just drilling this home so we understand, if he wants universal background checks, which I think is what he's hinting at, that means registering all the guns, because they're not going to all be sold by federally licensed firearm dealers. I know it sounds like it's circular. That's because it is. Okay. That's the problem.
I'm a center right guy, but I believe the same thing you do about
so
abortion.
If you and I are senators or congressmen or representing anything, we've already hammered out a couple of the most hugest issues that are.
No, you haven't. No, we haven't. No.
Fighting that our country's fighting over.
Yep.
Then we go to immigration. I'm like, you know what? If you're a Democrat, you want full blown, let everybody in you can. Let's go ahead and subsidize them. Let's give them free money. Let's do that. And I am, if you're a hardcore red, you're like, nah.
I say I really love immigrants, and I think the immigrants have just done so much good for the United States of America. I say, now stick with me here. Immigrants, good. Okay, we got that here. Immigrants, good. Ukraine needs our help. So we send the immigrants to Ukraine, and they can just do whatever they want with them over there. Use them to catch bullets, use them for target practice, put helmets on them, send them out to go chase down Russians, whatever the fuck. I say we export our most valuable thing that we have in the United States, which is our immigrants. I love the immigrants. So we need to send them to other countries to help other countries.
Not a one of them gets in. We're deporting them all back, blah, blah, blah. And I say, you know what? Let's deport the illegal ones. Let's keep the legal ones in, and moving forward, let's have a process to let good, hardworking immigrants that want to register and be in the system in, and let's keep the ones that want to be illegal and not be known and be anonymous, so to speak, which leads to bad things, out.
Absolutely.
Boom.
And then you take it a step further and you say, but that has to start with locking the border down now and only allowing legals in. And we're not going to just mass deport everybody. We're going to start with those 15,099 murderers and those.
Well, we should call it we shouldn't call it mass deporting. We should call it mass exporting, because it's like a commodity, you know. They're very valuable, and we love the immigrants here on Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. We love immigrants. Okay. I love them so much. You know what they say? If you love them, you got to let them go. Okay. So we're going to let them go to Ukraine. And you know what? Netanyahu, because I love Benjamin Netanyahu and I love Israel. Let's send them to Israel too. Let's send our immigrants to Ukraine and Israel, because I love immigrants.
14,750 or whatever it is, child molesters and pedophiles. We know of 30, 40, 50,000 people in this country that are murderers, rapists in other countries before they came here, let alone the ones that are in jail now. And so start with them.
And then let's go to the final thing, and that is the stability of our military and our military help, or our involvement in A, Israel in that situation, and B, Ukraine.
Let's start with that one. That's easy. Can we start with?
I already solved that problem. I already solved it. You send the immigrants.
We need to end them both.
Well, I think we go into Ukraine and we say, listen, you two, I'm over it. I'm done. I'm not.
Hey, guys, cut it out. That's what we need to do is go to Ukraine and just tell them, hey, cut it out. Don't make me come back over here. Done. Settled. Next, Israel. You go to Israel. You say, hey, you and you, cut it out. Solved.
Send any more planes or bullets over here to Ukraine. What I'm doing is getting you and Putin in a room, and we're going to hammer this out. A certain amount of Ukraine doesn't want to even be part of Ukraine. They want to be part of Russia. We'll carve that out. Putin, you're not going to take any more land than that. And that's the way it is. Boom. Don't let me get involved.
No, that, that actually doesn't sound like, to a certain extent, that probably would work. And Trump can probably do that. Give them both a little spanking.
It won't be good.
Right. Well, here's what I would say to people is if you believe in ceasefire now and that too many Palestinians are dying, then in Ukraine, you should believe in a ceasefire now and there's too many Ukrainians and Russians dying. They've never used the word ceasefire ever. They make it seem like it's some big problem that Trump wants to sit down with Putin and say, stop it now, or there's going to be consequences. That's called diplomacy.
Cut it out.
So we're promoting diplomacy with terrorists in Israel and Palestine. And I'm not saying you shouldn't. You should. You should try to negotiate peace. It should be based, though, on all the American hostages home. But my thing is, if it's good for one war zone, shouldn't it be good for the other?
Yeah.
You're not even allowed to talk about a ceasefire or reaching some sort of reconciliation between Russia and Ukraine because then you're a Russian bot. I'm somehow going to be a Russian bot now because I'm saying it doesn't humanity work on both sides.
So that
I think Jay's getting trolled on Twitter or something. People calling him a Russian bot. All right, he's got some liberal family members or something. Somebody's trolling Jay. How does he's been called a bot? That's not nice.
it's my candidate. That's my candidate right there. A person that, can cross party lines and some common sense and realize that most Americans feel the way.
Bubba thinks he's on the cusp of solving world hunger here. He doesn't realize how far he is from solving just the gun issue alone. But no, I would vote for Bubba before I'd vote. If Bubba was on the ballot along with Trump and Kamala, I would vote for Bubba.
What we just mapped out. Most Americans feel that way. And all the fighting and all the bickering and all the name calling and these two candidates here, whether they're the two best candidates or not, this is the people that are in the race. This is the two horses that are running. And listen, and
the two horses' asses that are running.
Both of them fear I have to go to words, but both of them.
Me too. I got to go to words, guys.
I didn't get to this. And this is what I started out with. Both of them fear. The Democrats fear, oh my God, what's going to happen when Donald Trump takes office? We've been conditioned to think that he's going to be the next Hitler, that he's going to be a tyrant, that he's going to do the weaponization of the government, blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, I don't even know.
Is he not coming for revenge?
No, but hold on. And maybe he is. And I'm scared to death.
He said revenge is success.
If you're a Democrat and you're like, oh my God, I am scared to live in a country that this guy that's going to be the president. He said A, B, C, and D. He's going to do A, B, C, and D. I am scared of there's going to be unrest in the streets. There's going to be protesting. It's going to be an absolute.
It's about time for another Jan 6. Am I right?
Absolute crap show. I don't know if.
Let's get down to the Capitol before they even start counting votes. Let's do it. I mean, well, they already started count. Let's get down there. We're late.
If we're even going to have a country left, that's what the Democrats think about Donald Trump getting in. If you're a Republican and you think Kamala Harris is going to be president, you're like, oh my God, What am I going to do? She is we're going to probably get into World War III. I don't know if she's strong enough to stop these two military situations we got going on. She's very, very liberal. She wants to let boys play in girls' sports. She wants inmates to have open, be able to
changes. She wants boys to put in tampons in their butts and play girls' sports. She wants to see boys in little mini skirts with tampon strings hanging down, barely to where you could barely see little string hanging down from their little skirt. That's what Kamala wants, is little boys in skirts wearing tampons in their butthole. Hold on. This video is so fucking cringe. Hold on. Let me screen share this this page. Hold on. Oh my god.
What are you having, Madam Vice President? I am having what she's having. Okay.
What are you having, Madam Vice President? Listen to this fucking whatever the fuck. I don't want to say. Listen to this LGBTQ man thing. What are you having, Madam Vice President?
What are you having, Madam Vice President? I am having what she's having.
Okay. I can't even name a beer.
It's an Oberon, and it's made right here in Kalamazoo, which many are calling Kamalazoo. Yeah. Cheers. Okay, cheers.
Cheers! This is my 5th beer today. It's just noon. Look at that little sip. Look at this. Look at this fake sip. She just puts her lips to the glass. There's nothing missing from this glass after she sips it. Look at this. Why even fake a sip of beer? You are that much of a junkie. She's on like pills that you can't mix with alcohol. That's what it is. She's not a drunk. She is a pillhead bitch. She's taking something she can't mix with alcohol to where she literally just barely lets the foam touch her lips. She doesn't even sip it. And look at this goddamn. Look at this. Here we go, guys. Beer. She did not even sip it. Look. She did not even sip the beer. I haven't heard anyone else report this. She did not sip the beer. Look at this. I was kind of joking that she takes the tiniest baby sip. She actually didn't take a sip. Here we go. Watch her lips just touch the glass. Nothing. The liquid line doesn't even go to her lips. Look at that. What is going on? Why even fake taking a sip of beer? What's the point?
Good. And I mean, it's different. And you know what I think?
Look at this fake conversation too. Have you ever been like in a public setting where someone is like, they know that they're being watched and they're like having a conversation with you and you're just like looking at them because you know they're just like acting out a Have you ever been in a weird social setting like that? I have. This is the most pretend we're having a conversation in public at a bar type of thing.
This is the fakest bullshit I've ever seen. The fake sip, the fake laugh, the fake ethnicity, and the fake conversation. Listen to this.
Good. And I mean, it's different. And you know what I take away Yeah.
First time voters and Gen Z. Where she's like giving away family secrets.
Oh, we have
Oh my God, I forgot we're being recorded. Oh, ha ha ha, silly me. I'm so drunk off of sipping the foam. I touched my lips to the foam of this beer and I'm just like twirling right now. I'm so fucked up.
this mess, but everyone's trying to Yeah. Oh, we have microphones in here. It's listening to everything. Okay. I didn't realize that. Okay. So, well, you'll bleep my F words. We just told all the family secrets.
Shit. This is so cringe. How can anyone how can you respect yourself as an American citizen with this fucking Joker? Literal Batman Joker at the podium, standing behind the presidential seal thing. How can you take yourself seriously with this fucking mess of a human?
I didn't realize that. Okay. So, well,
she has no clue how to deal with just a standard social setting. She is such a pilled up bitch. She doesn't even know how to have a genuine conversation with a regular person at a bar. She really is like it's crazy to see her struggle and be so fake in a standard social setting. She can't even fucking handle it. Trump would be doing shots right now off some hooker's belly button or something.
You'll bleep my F words. We just told all the family secrets. Shit.
How is that funny? What is funny? What's funny? I just want to know. Please. What's funny? What is funny? Sorry. Starting to lose a little bit tonight. It's the donut. I had the donut I chewed up and spit out. I think a little bit of the sugar got into my system still. What are we doing? I forgot where I am. Where are we? Hello?
Anyways, good to see you.
Just oh god, I gotta click off of this. I'm actually I'm sickened. I'm sickened by it. All right, well, anyway, here we are. It's almost 10. I really do got it. We've done over 2 hours here. Fucking I gotta fucking cook dinner and whatever. But yeah, Halloween night, I'm going to have a fun little show planned. And I guess I'll show you guys my house fully. It's not like I would, the storm fucked up all of my outside decorations and shit. So I had to keep taking them down, putting them back up and whatever. And so I didn't quite go as crazy outside. But yeah, Halloween night, I'm going to obviously leave all my shit up till past Halloween. It'll probably be up till fucking Thanksgiving. But yeah, Halloween night, I'll give you guys a walkthrough of my house since I didn't go live for the party. But yeah, are you doing an election night stream? I sure as hell will be. I don't know what day that's going to fall on, but yeah, regardless, it could be Sunday night. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, whatever day it is, could be my mom's birthday. I don't give a shit. I'll be live on stream for election night for sure. But I'm not even that, guys. I'm not even that, like, I'm gonna do the stream and enjoy it, and it'll be interesting regardless, I'm sure. But I just see it as almost unavoidable that Trump is gonna win at this point, and I'm less biased in saying that than a lot of other people who are 100% on the Trump train and are like, oh yeah, I want him to win again so bad. He's got to win. I just know he's going to. That's not where I'm coming from. I'm just like, I see that as happening. I almost think I could just stay home and not vote. That's like where I'm at, to the point where I'm at, that I'm just like, I think he's going to win anyway. I just feel like it's in the air. I could go into more detail about exactly why, and that's probably better saved for another night. But yeah, I think it's unavoidable now. I think that there are certain, I don't know how I should put it, like power structures in place that are in Trump's favor. There's certain tides I see turning in this way that I just don't see. Let me put it this way. If Trump doesn't win, it will disprove some theories I have about some shit. And him winning won't necessarily prove my theories are right about some shit, unfortunately. But if he loses, that'll prove that I'm, obviously I'm wrong about predicting, but I'm also wrong about the reasons why I think he is selected to be the next president. So anyway, but again, I do think I can't see a second Trump term being worse than any term by Kamala. Okay, I really, to have content for comedy or something like that. It's not worth it. There's really no reason to want to have someone that fucking annoying as the president. Even if it's, we can make fun of her every day. You can write a new joke about Kamala. It's like, it's not worth it. I can't watch her just be so fucking fake. At least you could argue like that Trump maybe he's a celebrity. He's been on a bunch of shows. He's a pro wrestler too. It's like, you could argue maybe he is working and acting to an extent. At least he seems like he believes some of the shit he says. At least Kamala seems like she is on so many pills that she doesn't know what she believes. She doesn't even understand what she's saying when she says certain shit. Her word salad, every time she serves up a fucking heaping serving of word salad, we're all confused, including her. That's what it seems like. Genuinely, I mean that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. Sort of been all over the goddamn place. I had to show you the donuts and whatever. We've been all over the place tonight. But anyway, I hope you had fun. We're going to be back on tomorrow night, every night this week, just like every other week. We're doing 5 nights a week, ladies and gentlemen. Monday through Friday, about 8 p.m. I'm on every night. Please hit the like and subscribe and whatever. Dark Match Steve, that's me. I'm working here. I'm trying to stay true to the game. We're not here to pander to either side. I truly will, critique both sides of this fucking, gold foil covered chocolate coin that's got mold on it. Okay. From several holidays ago. I don't have problem critiquing both sides of it. So anyway, thank you guys for the support. If you do support me, if you're watching this later, thank you. I appreciate you, still watching, even though you're not in here live. Please try to catch me live. Get up in the chat. I like hanging with the chat and talking. Definitely more than a lot of other streamers I see. I spend a lot of the time in the chat chatting. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for the support. For reals, though, I appreciate that shit. That's love right there, fam. That's love. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I hope I gave you a boner or made you wet tonight, you little slut. I love you guys. Here is my one of my mini royalty free tracks, homemade. This one is the Fat Pig's favorite. And I'll see you tomorrow. Love you.